So somebody throws out, we're going to use this influencer. Oh, we're going to use that influencer. We're going to use NFTs. We're going to use drones. We're going to use 3 different hashtags. And then the whiteboard fills up with all these ideas. But instead of picking one of them and committing and going deeply and really focusing on that, these inherently flat organizations where there's not any sort of creative leadership, where they're just student groups, and this also happens in places where there is more hierarchy sometimes, they just grab all these things, they string some tape around them, and they say, well, here it is. This is the Frankenstein idea. And I call it the Frankenstein idea because if you look at Mary Shelley's book and how she describes the monster when he first is introduced, she says that the individual components were beautiful, right? It was this, big, strong muscles and thick black hair and these beautiful white eyes and all these different pieces that were individually selected to be gorgeous and handsome and strong and everything else there. But when you put them together, it was a monster. And that same thing happens when you talk about that from a creative context. If you put 4 or 5 things together, every single one of them might be great, but if you put them all together, that can cause it to be worse than the sum of its parts.